1978, long time ago, I went on a world tour in my 20s with Chick Corea. And that was my first introduction to travel to Japan and performing there. And I was observed by people that I didn't really know at the time. When I went back again with Chick Corea about a year and a half later, I was approached by Yamaha with simply the general idea of, they asked me, would you be interested in evaluating some of our instruments, take some back to Los Angeles where I lived at the time, try them in work situations, and if you like them, we'd like you to consider coming on board as an artist. And I did like them, and I liked their ideas and the way they were going, and so one thing led to another. And also the Yamaha representatives were fairly frequently coming to Los Angeles, and that's when the input began. I wasn't very satisfied with the horns I was playing, and I was playing a lot of important in a musical sense, settings like movies and television and occasional live orchestra, and quite a bit of solo activity, developing those things all together. So that's how the relationship started. And I think the reason that I've really stuck with them, besides the fact that the instruments were positively developing, or I could say developing in a positive way, consistently for all these years, through a lot of diligence, really, and quality control. I didn't really love a lot of the other instruments particularly, and not anymore. Now, some people might picture a sponsorship in an athletic way, like, oh boy, there's a lot of money involved and a lot of stuff and gifts and perks. Well, Yamaha is a big name. It's kind of a boutique-y company in terms of instruments. Yes, it's big, but it's not mega big. And their policies regarding artists generally involve a lot of support for education, particularly in North America. Their main body of support for an artist has to do with helping to fund appearances, master classes, concerts, whatever, that have an educational component. And it varies a little in Japan. Sometimes in Japan they actually will arrange or make concerts happen and things like that. And in Europe there's a version that's a little different than those two, that involves a lot of interaction with stores, dealers, music schools, things like that. But it's very positive. It's a symbiotic situation in which it helps me, but it also, I think, helps the company to have more exposure and show their wares. So it's been very symbiotic, and nobody else really operates that way besides the fact that I really like the instruments. I should interject also that I play the instruments, all of them are stock. I have not tweaked, changed, moved, anything. Not a slide, not a valve, nothing. That's all exactly as it's purchased from the store. And that was not really my goal. I just had, when I play them, I don't need to change it. And I have experimented with some of that, changing weights and valve caps and different things, and it's totally stock.